When the wig brand sent their first message, it felt like a prank. We laughed at the thought of strangers giving Chica free hair just for posting a picture. But the package arrived within days, neatly wrapped, smelling faintly of chemical sweetness and newness. It was the first parcel ever addressed to her. Not to our apartment. Not to a resident. To her name. I watched her open it with trembling hands. Inside was a silky brown wig, glossy and artificial, with a handwritten note that read, "Welcome to the family." The first photo she posted wearing it brought in more likes than the viral laugh. Her followers doubled. Then doubled again. And soon, strangers were writing under her posts like they knew her personally, "Sis, you are glowing. We love your energy. Teach us how to laugh like you." At first, it was intoxicating. Our evenings transformed. Instead of watching TV or complaining about job rejections, we staged impromptu photo shoots in the apartment. She learned how to tilt her chin just right, how to arch her back, how to look at the phone camera with both confidence and innocence. I learned how to frame pictures against cracked walls, dim bulbs, and Lagos traffic, turning ordinary chaos into curated aesthetics. The neighbors who used to ignore us now greeted Chica with wide smiles. They asked about her hair, her lipstick, her secret. Some began addressing her with a new nickname, Influencer. She laughed it off, but I saw how her walk grew taller, her steps heavier, as if she carried the weight of new eyes watching her every move. But popularity has its price. It started with time. Every free moment became content. Eating wasn't just eating anymore, it was a meal shot with the right angle. Walking to the market became a fashion runway. Even our quiet nights before bed turned into her scrolling endlessly, studying other influencers, copying hashtags, measuring engagement. Then came the first wave of envy. Old friends from university, people who once overlooked her, suddenly resurfaced in her comments and DMs. Some were supportive. Others accused her of changing too fast. I saw her shoulders tense when she read them, but she never stopped posting. And then there was me. I became her shadow. The one holding the phone in crowded markets while she posed. The one finding the best light in our cramped room. The one carrying her bag when both her hands needed to be free for selfies. She called me her manager, and sometimes she meant it as a joke. But the longer I stood behind the camera, the more invisible I felt. One night, as she posed on the balcony with the city lights glowing faintly behind her, I caught a glimpse of her through the lens. She wasn't my best friend anymore. She was someone else, someone rehearsed, polished, and distant. Her eyes sparkled for the phone, not for me. I lowered the camera, suddenly heavy in my hands. That was the first time I realized this story wasn't just about her rise. It was about my slow erasure. And as I lay awake later that night, listening to her phone buzz endlessly with notifications, I wondered, when the whole world wants a piece of you, how much is left for the people who knew you before?